Hi, welcome to this great presentation by Nwosu Onyebuchi Michael on diabetic management, innovative project video proposal. Also, we discuss on the mobile app, Glucose Body. Yes, looking at the diagram here, we'll discuss more on the diabetic management, the problems, and we'll consider other motivational intervention, which will include food, activity, stress, illness, in order to prevent diabetic complication. Also, we consider on this presentation is the background, the significance, health, ethical, and socio-economical cause of the problem. uh, Based on evidence-based research done 2010, shows that chronic diabetic hypertension is associated with long-term organ damage, impairment, failure, particularly of the eyes, kidney, nerve, heart, and blood vessel. This is more of the neuropathy, which can be very detrimental if not well controlled. Also, another research 2015 shows that major reason for treatment failure um, will include non-adherence as high as 50%, which is a lot. Okay, another research 2017 also shows that medication-related admission of 33% to 69% was due to poor medication adherence. You also believe with me that diabetic medication is the cornerstone of diabetic treatment. Dietary lifestyle change and exercise have been also shown to effectively reduce A1C, thus reducing the glycemic level and avoiding diabetic related complications. Research done 2014. Then, considering the clinical factor, we'll talk about the inadequate patient awareness, which need to be addressed. Poor lifestyle modification. That is when right here we'll have to introduce motivational intervention to encourage patients more on lifestyle modification. Then poor follow up. This is where the patient provider and healthcare providers have to be very proactive in patient education and follow-up. Also, considering patient factor, all studies indicate that a significant proportion of patients with type 2 diabetes has shown poor adherence, which will contribute less than a desired control. This research was done 2011. Also, will affect patient factor includes side effect of medications, fear of addiction, cultural influenced belief, and educational level. Social factor cannot be overemphasized because diabetic intervention are limited in their capacity to account for the influence of physical and social factor. So considering low income, employment insecurity, low educational attainment, and poor living condition is a big contributor to social factor. Also, we consider economic costs and clinical outcome. So the economic outcome based on research shows that the estimated total cost of diagnosed diabetes in 2012 is 245 billion, including direct medical expenses of about 176 billion and loss production of about 600 and 69 uh, 69 billion dollars. Also, as per research, Individuals with diagnosed diabetes incur an average of about $13,700 per year in medical costs, of which about $7,900 is due to diabetics. Considering clinical outcome, it leads to loss of productivity associated with diabetes, inability to work as a result of diabetes-related disabilities, which most times neuropathy can be part of it. Amputation due to uncontrolled diabetes can be part of it. Also, this can lead to frequent ED, stroke visits. Okay, solution in the past. So in the past, diabetes have been managed with insulin and oral medications. Even those potent drugs, they do not cure diabetes. They just decrease blood glucose level, marginally, which is true because medication alone um, does not control blood sugar and does not lower the hemoglobin A1C to the desired level. So we have to introduce motivational intervention by encouraging patients to adhere more to lifestyle modification, physical activity, dieting, and other ways, that will help in controlling the blood sugar. So talking about the innovative collaboration, uh, during this collaboration, I interview with diverse group of people. This is in underserved outpatient clinic. I met a patient whose blood sugar was not controlled. He rightfully told me that his blood sugar had been within 8.9 to 9.5 range for the past 6 months. Um, this patient, he was very willing to be part of the collaboration because he wants his blood sugar to be well controlled to prevent further complications. The medical director, who was the lead provider, he was widespread impact. He made widespread impact on the use of the mobile app. Also, the nurse practitioner, he collaborates with the medical director to incorporate the mobile app in the clinic as well. Social worker being an advocacy to the patient played an important role. Medical assistants, they verified patient information on the use of mobile app. Also, the pharmaceutical representatives educate patients on proper use of the app and its importance as well when being dispensed. So here, look at this picture. This shows the teamwork of collaboration, to obtain a desired goal. Utilization of the appropriate technology, the innovation, glucose body app, was used, and this glucose body app seems to address the information gap between the patient's home monitoring of their diabetes and communication with their healthcare provider. It also helps users manage their diabetes by tracking and storing blood glucose reading, dietary intake, exercise, medication storage, and can give summaries of daily and long-term trends. This app is secured, easy to use smartphone, help providers to determine opportunity to adjust insulin and reduce adverse drug events like hypoglycemia. Okay, users may also include what they have eaten, medication utilization, and any exercise undertaken at the time of the reading. This app is highly when it comes to availability on both the iPhone operating system and the Android platform. This is what makes this app unique. So on the innovative solution based on the evidence-based research done 2013, the mobile diabetic intervention study evaluated the utilization of the mobile diabetic management tools, the effect on diabetic patients A1C over 1 year period. Okay, the research also shows that during this innovation, it demonstrated that the patients enrolled in intervention group and had a reduction in A1C by 1.9% compared to 0.7% for the control group, a difference of 1.2%, which is very encouraging. This app is easily accessible, user friendly, complementary. In terms of portability, it's highly recommended, and also sustainability and durability. Diabetic Innovator Glucose Body by Tom Zhu. So this is my reference page. Thank you for listening to my presentation and have a good day. Bye.